In fighting the worst public health crisis in a century, how did a relatively small, self-governing Native American nation with limited resources succeed so well, while the wealthiest, most technologically advanced nation on Earth failed so miserably? There's no simple answer, rather a series of timely decisions.
We started early on with a task force. We actually started meeting in March to develop a multidisciplinary plan to how we were going to take care of our citizens and to those that depend on us for health care.
The Oklahoma-based tribe's healthcare system marshaled resources and coordinated with other tribal departments to focus on COVID.
Gave us the ability to be a little more proactive and start working on problems before those problems became crisis.
Unlike the U.S. as a whole, the Cherokees spent decades investing in high-quality health care for all their citizens.
We have a philosophy at the Cherokee Nation that people just ought to have access to health care.
Unlike President Donald Trump, Cherokee Principal Chief Chuck HOSKIN relied on scientific advisors and didn't try to downplay the pandemic.
I think it's important for political leadership to be honest and straightforward with people. Tell people what the dangers are. You don't get anywhere by trying to, quote, avoid panic by not telling people how serious an infectious disease is.
Tribal government worker DERRICK VANN became ill in June.
When I got to the clinic, they were ready and willing to give me a test right there on the spot.
Do you have any symptoms?
He tested positive. As he quarantined at home, healthcare workers constantly monitored Vann's condition.
I trusted that they knew everything about my case.
VANN has now fully recovered. Other Native American nations, like the Navajo, have fared far worse and have lost many lives to COVID.
Oh, the Cherokee Nation medical staff was excellent. I think it was an A+ care.
That sense of trust is key.
With us modeling those examples, I think that's created a level of trust that's been able to get those things accomplished in a very easy manner.
Chief HOSKIN wore a mask and stressed the need for social distancing. Even this statue of Cherokee national hero Sequoia was fitted with a mask. Meanwhile, the governor of Oklahoma tweeted a picture of himself and his kids dining maskless in a crowded restaurant.
The state of Oklahoma still can't get its act together with a mask mandate. We've been here since May with a mask mandate.
The Cherokee people and their leaders have set an example for the nation. It's about competence and caring, and it works. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera.